Of the 200 known competitors throughout the country, only 57 were able to attend this very popular rallying event and compete for prize money in excess of $5,000, of which only 11 didn't finish the approximately 326 kilometres through the Bajans and Golden Downs Forest. It was an early 8:15 a.m. start from Radio Nelson to travel 27 kilometres to Wakefield for the start of the MS Panel Beater Special Stage. After winning this rally in 1985, our top seed Mark Jennings was unfortunate not to start in this year's rally. He was looking forward to meeting Gary Smith to resume the clash they had last year. This time, Gary Smith, who was impressed with last year's rally, was keen to bring down his latest acquisition, the EX Russell Brook Opel Manta 400. Special Stage 1, sponsored by MS Panel Beaters, was 12 kilometres of tight, twisty gravel road. Brian Stokes and his Corolla GT recorded the fastest time of 9.38 seconds. Gary Smith in his Opel Manta was only 7 seconds slower, and Ashton Wood was third. West Coaster Alan Hewlett started rallying in 1974. When asked whether he had any other hobbies or interests, he answered, "You mean there's time for more?" Lord Owen took up rallying 3 years ago, after racing Formula Ford with great success, twice winning the Dan Higgins Trophy race at Manfield. After rallying for 5 years, all of them in Mazdas, Joe MacAndrew has progressed to a very quick 250 horsepower RX-7 Mazda. Joe managed a second place overall in the Whited Upper Rally in April. Another Mazda fan, Bruce Reed, with co-driver Alistair Marsh driving his RX-3, should be feeling confident of doing well here after winning the 1986 Gore Rally. Colin Knapp, the current club champion, started rallying some 10 years ago. Colin had some success in the Blenheim Rally, coming in second overall. At somewhere between the age of 30 and 40, Graham Crawford started rallying in 1979, driving RX-2 and RX-3 Mazdas, moving up to his Toyota Corolla GT 18 months ago. In the 1986 Gore Rally, he managed a 4th overall and 8th overall in the Oamaru Rally. Peter Watt hails from Omako in central Otago, driving his very competitive RX Mazda Coupe. From Christchurch, the current points leader in the 0 to 1300cc class in the mainland series. Graham started rallying in 1980 in an RX-3 Mazda until he changed to Toyota in 1984. Special Stage 1 fastest time into Brian Stokes, 9 minutes 38 seconds. Second was Gary Smith's Opal, clocking in at 9 minutes 45 seconds. Third place, on 10 minutes dead, Ashton Wood in his Escort 2000. After a short break at the Autumn Motors service area, it was off to the Cable Price Special Stage 2 of 34 kilometres of high-speed gravel road, with some of the faster cars averaging 90 kilometres per hour over this section. In this stage we had two retirements, Alan Jeffries in his Anglia and Brian Bruff in his Datsun 1200. Driving the ex-Mike Marshall twin-cam 2000 Escort, has been rallying since 1984. Anglia number 30 with driver Alan Jeffries describes his car as a low-budget rally car of under 100 horsepower, which is not too bad considering he was exactly 1 minute slower than the fastest car on Special Stage 1. Will Burst rallied here in 1984 and came third in the class, and in 1986 main freight rally in Christchurch came 29th overall and second in the class. Bolani in number 35 and one of the very popular Mazda RX-3s. In 1985, Darren Fairhall won the Nelson District Young Farmers Tractor Driving Contest. After that, he decided that tractors were a wee bit slow, so he took up rallying in a Datsun 120Y.
This is Gavin Smith from Greymouth. We don't know a lot about Gavin rather, except for the fact that he came up there last year in the higher forest and came out of the second stage with a big dent in the back of the car. He came back laughing. He demolished a forestry sign for us. He might have been laughing, but the organisers sure weren't.
By the end of Special Stage 2, we had a new rally leader, Gary Smith, with a time of 23 minutes 7 seconds. Brian Stokes second with 23 minutes 23 seconds, and third, Alan Hewlett on 23 minutes 37 seconds. In Group A, first, Gary Alton, second, Stuart Webber, third, Grant Goyle. In Group B, Brian Stokes first, Robert Hart second, third, Graham Crawford. In Group C, first, Kerry Smith, second, Alan Hewlett, third, Lloyd Owen.
Little Corolla 1300. This is the X-Ray Nathan car. All about this over the end of the
Then on to the Leisure Lodge motor in Special Stage 3, some 25 kilometres inland. Once again, Gary Smith turned in the fastest time, 20 minutes 44 seconds. Alan Hewlett poured on the power to slip into second, just ahead of Brian Stokes. In Group A, Wayne Knuckles shot into first, 22 minutes and 7 seconds. Gary Owen cruised into second, 22.22 seconds. Stuart Webber third on 22.24 seconds. Group B fastest time, first Brian Stokes, Robert Hart second, and third Tracy Mann. Group C, Gary Smith, 20.44 seconds, first. Alan Hewlett second, 20.50 seconds. Third, Lloyd Owen on 21.32 seconds. Special Stage 4, sponsored by Thanks Coffee, a short 13 kilometres. In this stage, we had 3 DNFs. Number 32, Dean Cameron's 120Y motor lost its oil pressure. Gary Smith's Opel Manta just fell over a bank, but Gary managed to get it on the road and just cruised the rest of the rally. Jim Bruce's Starlet just didn't finish. Fastest time, 8.44 seconds, went to Brian Stokes, with Alan Hewlett on 8.47 seconds and Lloyd Owen on 8.57 seconds third. City Special Stage 5 is the longest stage in this rally, being 57 kilometres. In this stage, the top contender, car number 1, Brian Stokes, has 3 punctures and breaks an axle. And car 12, Ross Hoare, blows a piston and is forced out of the rally. Alan Hewlett was really getting the pedals and steering sorted out and set a blistering pace with a time of 37.51 seconds, almost 2 minutes faster than Lloyd Owen in second place, and third going to Joe MacAndrew in his Mazda RX-7.
You always get crossed up and they start blinking at different times after a while.
Allen Motors Special Stage 6, 15.5 kilometres up to the top of Spinners Range, along the top and back down again. The top runner here again was Alan Hewlett, followed by Lloyd Owen. Third, Joe MacAndrew's Mazda Darren Fairhall unfortunately blows his clutch and didn't finish. Cunard's 150 horsepower Datsun 1600 should do quite well here, as he's been improving since he started rallying 2 years ago. At 25 years of age, Barry Traversa started rallying in 1983 after rebuilding the ex-Gary Adcock single-cam 2-litre Escort from a write-off. Blackmore, driving the only Hillman Hunter being rallied in New Zealand, started in the Westland Rally seeded 28. He finished 14th overall. Nick Jarman had his first taste of rallying this year in the Main Freight Rally, seeded 77, and finished 42nd overall. Not bad for the first time out. Matthew Lining started in the Nelson Rally last year, seeded 74. He finished 19th overall. Matthew's been rallying since 1985. After driving things like a Mini, Morris 1300, Mazda RX-3, Steve Russ is in another RX-3 Mazda. Steve's been rallying since 1972. Driving the ex-Brian Stokes Mark II Escort, Glenn Burst has been rallying for 4 years. Glenn had mechanical problems in this year's Main Freight Rally. We hope all goes well today. 31-year-old Tony Small finished 14th overall in the Marlborough Rally this year. Special Stage 7, 27 kilometres, is the reverse of Special Stage 2. Most of the drivers should know the road, so some good times should be expected. Alan Hewlett was showing some good, steady driving to win this stage. Coming in only 10 seconds behind was Lloyd Owen, and third position went to Robert Hart. This left the final positions as follows. First overall, Alan Hewlett. Second, Lloyd Owen. And third, Ashton Wood. First, Gary Orton. Second, Stuart Webber. Third, Wayne Muckle. Class B, first, Robert Hart. Second, Graham Crawford. Third, Tracy Mann. Class C, first, Alan Hewlett, followed by Lloyd Owen, then Ashton Wood in third place.
She's all go.
Oh, so you got to give it a few years practice, then.
Check that one away.
We're all going to get it home.
Oh, beauty. Go very good.
Beauty.
You could have some too.